See what Happy's got in the bag.
Oh, he buttered it up. Ooh. Oh, fuck. Oh.
No good! No good! Yeah! Oh my god! Yeah! Dude!
What's up, guys? Big Guy Bets back at it again with another free picks video. Like I always say, guys, I appreciate each and every one of you for being here with me every single day in, day out. We're here grinding on this content, grinding on getting free plays, grinding on getting VIP wins, okay, guys? So I appreciate you all. This college baseball season is one that is very fun, but it is very grueling at times. Long nights looking up lines and long days watching these kids, either give you a lot of money in your pocket or just piss it all away. So it's been a lot of fun, guys, still. Upwards towards 70 units on the year, so nothing we can really complain about. Another pretty good day on free picks, and I guess we'll just get into it, guys. So any further, please like the video if you haven't already. We just keep on getting those likes up, guys. I really appreciate it. If I get to like 20 likes on a video, I'll post a free probably 5 to 10x parlay that I always do. Those tend to hit at a pretty decent clip, but I want to be able to give you guys that as long as we're still liking this video, and as long as you guys are subscribed as well. If you haven't already, pause the video, go hit that subscribe button. We're on our way to 1,000 we're on our way to 1,000,000. That's the whole goal, guys, is to build this into an empire so that the books eventually have to shut stuff down, because I've already been kicked off of a couple because of college baseball season thus far, or they have at least limited me. So my goal is to get you guys in that same position, but hopefully we can just keep on cashing and that they don't kick us out, because we're giving them good business. So, and we keep on promoting sports gambling. That's what everyone wants. So without further ado, guys, we'll get into the free picks at least. Michigan Cornell was the first one that we had on the slate today for the free pick video. That one was under 12.5. This one was bright and early, so for those of you that were able to jump on this 12.5 line, it hit no problem. I believe the final score was 3-2. Michigan State ended up winning, like I said, take that money line. So for you early birds, I'm glad that you guys were able to cash. For some of you that, woke up maybe a little bit drunk and in love from a hangover or whatever it had happened, you guys didn't end up cashing on this. And unfortunately, after we hit that one, we were on a high. You guys, I can't even begin to tell you, okay? I'm going to go to my winnable real fast, okay? This was absolutely crazy. Let's see here. The movement on this, the Big Guy Bets movement, like I said, it needs to be studied, okay? Seriously, guys, I appreciate everybody here. It is the most amazing thing to be able to come on here every day and have people riding with me, cashing with us. It's a very relieving thing, guys. I really do appreciate all the support, and I mean, obviously I'm putting money in your guys' pockets at the end of the day, so I know you guys appreciate it too. But this was crazy. I haven't seen anything like this. The video has been popping off, and the people that took the morning one, they ended up taking this other free play, the under 11.5 in the Stanford versus North Carolina game. This was an easy spot. I would take this spot 12 times out of 12, 1,000 out of 1,000. This was absolutely criminal what happened in this game. Early on in the game, North Carolina went up 3. Boom. Okay, like that felt great. And then Stanford just kept chipping away. DeCaro, he is an amazing starter for North Carolina. I think he thought softball tryouts were today. I genuinely believe that. He came out there like he was setting it up on the tee for these fuckers. And then the worst part about it all, guys, when the game still could have been maybe under, I mean, it blew over this. And sometimes when you gamble, guys, I would rather have that happen than like inching and we barely lose it. Like, I'd rather have it get absolutely screwed from the get-go, and that is exactly what happened, because once North Carolina thought it was a good idea to throw in a guy with a 13 ERA with the bases loaded and 2 outs, I knew that this was over, because you know what happened next? You guessed it. grand slam over the right field wall, blew the fucking game wide open, okay? That was absolutely atrocious by the North Carolina coach. I just can't even begin to talk about that. But that wasn't even the whole point, guys. We had 11 and a half, okay? I said I'd take it all the way down to 9.5, I believe, in the video. We were able to get it at 11 and a half, okay? That's what I got. I had locked mine in at. This was the closing line, 9.5. 9.5, guys. We were able to take a baseball betting line, okay, and move it to not one, two full runs. That is the big guy bets movement. That is everybody getting in the chat, seeing the plays and betting on that, okay? It did not cash this time, and maybe we rethink this whole movement because we might need to just take money lines going forward because the books can't swing that as much as they can an over under, but they're starting to get some money on these books, and I love that you guys are starting to put some serious coin on this like I am, and really putting these books at a disadvantage, guys. That was so cool to see. Obviously it did not hit, but moving a whole total by 2 runs, that is definitely on us, okay? So I love to see that. I appreciate you all. We're gonna keep riding that. Now I believe, so we said we're 10-2 run. It looks like now we will be 11-3 because I'd have to go back and check. We might be at 10-3 now on the year on free YouTube picks, but obviously doesn't matter. It's been an absolute cash cow. I've been able to give you guys a lot of winners and a lot of plus money winners. We don't put anything out but either plus money or even money winners, guys. So that's always good. Getting into VIP today, guys, like I always do. Again, I appreciate each and every VIP member. We are almost sold out of the weekend pass. If you guys want to get it, we will still keep that discount code BIG for the rest of the month or just for the rest of the weekend. Kind of going into the plays today, I'm trying to keep a very positive attitude, but I'm going to get to why I'm kind of depressed. We did not hit the UC Irvine, Oregon State, Arizona State. It was basically the West Coast lay. That one did not just cash. I'll be able to explain that one in a minute. Charlotte money line, that banged. That was one of my favorite plays today. Charlotte really impressed me a few weeks ago again, or not just a few weeks ago, just last week against Arkansas. They actually threw a no-hitter. Their pitcher threw a no-hitter today. So that was super cool to see. UNC Auburn. UNC absolutely just, and I said it in my write-up too. I knew that they'd maybe screw us today, but that's a perfect bounce back spot for tomorrow. So stay tuned for that. Auburn was able to cash theirs. So we lost 3 parlays today, guys, by 1 leg. Obviously, that's just how it rolls. Just sometimes parlay. That's why you guys see me list out a lot of different run lines. That is the best way to gamble, guys. It is by the run line or via anything, just doing one play, because parlays can just absolutely gut you when you miss it by 1, and especially when the teams don't play well. And then Georgia, Virginia, ASU, another easy one, but again, Virginia gives up 5 runs in the top of the 5th. I just don't know what to do there. These top 10 teams are not top 10 teams. This is the most dispersed the college baseball scene's ever been, and that is why we need to be even better on the books, guys. And that's why you need to be able to follow me, because that's something that I'll be able to see. There's no such thing really as free squares anymore. You really have to dive deep, and I'm the one that's going to be doing that for you guys. So Arizona Pepperdine under 11.5. This was so easy. I'm so glad that my VIP was able to cash this, the ones that did get this line, because wow, it was an absolutely beautiful setup spot. Both aces ended up throwing today and not yesterday, and damn it, Kobe, and they were able to get that under easy. I think the final score was like 3-1 Arizona. So Pepperdine does not score runs, okay? Going forward, you as a gambler, anytime you see Pepperdine on that, just think softball team, okay? They cannot hit whatsoever, all right? And kind of going into the rest of the slate, guys, the other ads that I was able to give my VIP were Arkansas minus 5.5 money line, Tennessee minus 5.5 money line, Kansas State minus 1.5, Georgia over 13.5, easy winner. Ole Miss never saw a spread, so that one I was able to get some juice on one of my books, so that one was nice for one of my 10 units that I had for the channel, but that one just never ended up showing up, so I don't know, have a spread on that one. Alabama minus 4.5, easy. Florida minus 4.5, Texas A&M minus 4.5. LSU never saw a spread, wasn't able to do that, but I do have them. And all the ones that you see a little check mark, guys, you can pause the video and you can read kind kind of what my top few plays were. This is everything I sent to VIP. So everything you guys are seeing, I love a good write-up for my VIP. I know that I think they enjoy it for the most part, and that is something that we really like to do because again, all these different sports books have different lines all the time. Okay, so some people might see 5.5, some people might see 4.5, some people might see 6.5. So at the end of the day, we are trying to make sure that I get as many plays out there to VIP as possible so that they can disperse their money however they feel right and whatever that bets that they can make on their certain sports books. So that's kind of why I like to do it, because not every sports book's not going to be the same. Not everybody lives in the same state, and that's why I try to give out as many plays I can, especially Friday, Saturday, Sunday, the ones that I like, because as you can see, guys, there's quite a bit of green there, and that is why I'm super happy. Going into why I may be a little sad, and before I say that, Georgia and Columbia, you guys can see there, I talked about the over in the game yesterday. I said Georgia themselves will get 12 runs. I literally said this morning, and they scored 14. Just another pat on the back, guys. I do know this stuff. I do study this stuff, and I will promise you guys that as long as you keep following me, maybe some days are better, maybe some days are worse, but at the end of the day, we're going to keep cashing every single day. It's always F the books forever, okay? The reason why I came in here a little hot, okay, and this is before I get into the slate, UC Irvine, okay? They played a Long Beach State team that may be one of the worst teams I've ever seen play on a baseball field, okay? Besides Pepperdine, not named Pepperdine, okay? That Long Beach State team is not good. I will tell you, when you walk a guy back to back to back times, yeah, you're not going to win a lot of games, okay? There was 7 or 8 different walks by this pitching staff, and 5 of them by the starter, the ace for UC Irvine, okay? That was one of my bigger plays on the day, and it was plus 100 for my clients. That's why I'm super upset. You guys know why you guys probably love me or you hate me. I am very genuine, okay? I'm very upfront with everything. Everything I put in here, guys, I put my hard-earned money, hard-earned time, and everything into these plays, guys. I want everyone to win. I want myself to win. I want you guys to win. I never want to see the books be able to take our hard-earned money, okay? And that is why I'm really fired up about it, because it's almost like UC Irvine just wanted to send this in, mail it in. Walking people is unacceptable when I put my money on you. You better have your best game. You better have your best foot forward. And tomorrow you guys better have it. So that was really embarrassing by them. And they even gave me a little bit of excitement at the end of the game. And turns out they weren't like that. So anyway, that's neither here nor there. Let's get into the slate tomorrow. I'm going to be running over this really fast, guys, because there's a lot to get to. And there's a lot of different things I need to start writing up on. So going into kind of how today went, guys, Troy and USC Upstate, I talked about it yesterday. I said take the over if you guys get any opportunity at the 12.5, 13.5. It easily soared over. Both of these teams can hit the ball and can't really pitch, so that was an easy one. Stanford, North Carolina. North Carolina looked terrible today. Honestly, it's really hard for me to think about even taking my hard-earned money on them tomorrow with how bad they look today. So honestly, I still lean North Carolina in a bounce back spot, especially because they don't want to lose their first 2 ACC games at home. But yeah, super embarrassing. Again, my 3 losses today, all teams at home and all teams that they were better than. I can't even with this shit. Coastal, East Carolina pitcher Norby. I talked about him yesterday in the video, guys. I said he'd had 10 plus strikeouts. He actually had 19. So give him a pat on the back. Wow, what a freaking start that was. But I do like that series, and that series is going to be very interesting. I would lean, I cannot say in that game actually. So we're going to go ahead and say that game is going to be very fun tomorrow, okay? Let's go with Columbia, Georgia. We don't need to talk about that. There's another 10-run rule inbound. Ole Miss, Jacksonville State, no thank you. DBU, Louisiana. DBU actually lost today, guys, against Louisiana. So tomorrow I look for DBU to bounce back and get a W against Louisiana, because this team should not beat them in a 3-game series. So I would definitely love DBU in a bounce back there. Florida, Harvard. Harvard's still not going to win a game tomorrow, and they're going to be searching for that first victory of the season later on in the week. Texas A&M. Oh my gosh! For those of you that have been into the channel for a while, you guys know I hate the shit out of this team. Oh my lord, I hate them. But hey, they finally got the bats to work against the New Mexico State team that didn't get off the bus. So good job, guys. I hope you enjoy your little trophy, because once SEC play starts next week, you're going to get absolutely shit pumped. So that's going to be a fun one for you. Clemson Davidson, nothing to say there. Arkansas just beat Portland 20-3 today. They're going to continue that streak. Any other games in here not really interesting me, and they're not, honestly guys, the reason why I'm skipping over these is because it's absolutely terrible what the books are doing to us. They're waiting. Let me go ahead and check and see if they give us anything on DraftKings for right now. It's absolutely terrible what they try to do to us. They keep on trying to nuke us even more and more, but what they don't know, I can run on no sleep, baby. I'm going to make sure that we get these cash. I'm going to make sure that I stay up longer than any other sports book, and I'm going to make sure that I get the best line possible for all me and all my clients. So at the end of the day, guys, they're not giving us these lines because this is probably the year that all of us together collectively are abusing these books on college baseball, and they don't know jack shit about these lines. And so that's why they hike up all these lines that probably shouldn't be. Like UC Santa Barbara today, guys, they were minus 750 against Cal State Northridge, plus 4.5 for Cal State Northridge. That was an easy play for me to take, plus 4.5. They were never going to lose that game by that many, just because UC Santa Barbara, is big and bad and has been beating these teams that are inferior. Cal State Northridge has had some pretty close games, and they were able to cash that for me today, guys. You guys have to see, the books are just starting to see the records, and they just juice up these money lines so that you can take them in a parlay here and there and then just rip it out from under you, okay? That's not going to happen anymore. That's not going to happen with us. So, tennis, yeah, all these other games, it should be, yeah, we don't even need to talk about those, okay? Let's see. Any other games I kind of want to talk about real fast? Boston College, Virginia. Again, it absolutely hurts my head watching Virginia play baseball, but you would have to assume that tomorrow at 1 p.m. Boston College is going to pack their lunch and get absolutely pumped, okay? If Virginia loses this game against a Boston College team that honestly took over the game at the end of after today, it's going to be a long season for Virginia if they can't win tomorrow. So huge bounce back spot for Virginia. I would be on that side if you guys wanted to know. Georgia Tech, Virginia Tech. Wow, that game was not high scoring at all. Maybe that me and all my other capper friends would have thought. Georgia Tech ended up squeaking this one out, I believe, in the top of the ninth and took a lead. But if I were to look in this game, definitely would lean that over depending on what that comes out at, because both of those teams can't be tamed for long. And all these 3 o'clock and 1 o'clock slates, guys, when the sun's beaten down, the ball is going to start flying. So that's kind of all I have to say with those. Wake absolutely against Notre Dame today. I honestly didn't really see much from Notre Dame. I'm assuming they probably just threw out, Nancy and Betty the rest of the way after they were getting beat pretty bad. So any other things I got to say? Probably not on any of these games. They're kind of not really speaking to me as much as you'd think. Guys, I'm going to be upfront and say these weekend games for this week are not the greatest because they're like right in between when all the different conference play starts next week. Next week is when I'd really that's why the discounts are going this week, because I want everybody to be on and be able to make their money back easily. I don't know if I'll be doing any discount plays on my VIP for next week, because guys, next week is when we make the bread, and it's going to be a fun time, and you guys will be able to see why we're not doing that. So it's going to be a fun year, guys, and the year basically starts next week. That's when all the big plays go. That's when the big dogs come out, and the big dogs like me really start to eat. So I also, guys, again, I think Charlotte can sweep that series. So that's another little tidbit for you guys going over this slate. Anyways, going into the play of the day tomorrow, guys, it's going to be simple, okay? The team that absolutely is going to make me go to bed feeling like I might just, actually, I can't say that what I want to say, okay? But make me go to sleep for a little bit, maybe, okay? The team that makes me very, very sad, the team that makes me want to put my hood on and listen to some sad music and just cry, okay? The team that did not tuck me in tonight, that is the team that we are going to take to win tomorrow, okay, guys? That is going to be the free play, and if you guys haven't got it by now, it is UC Irvine. And they, I don't even remember what the hell, the Anteaters? I don't even remember what UCI is right now. I can't even, because I'm so pissed off at them. But anyway, they are playing the Long Beach State Dirtbags, okay? They just lost to the Dirtbags today at home. That was their first loss in 4 games. And Long Beach State, it was their first victory on the road, and it was also their first victory at UC Irvine in a while, and it was also their first victory on Friday night. A lot of firsts for Long Beach State. Congratulations, guys. You're gonna get shit pumped tomorrow, okay? I do not mind who they have on the bump tomorrow for Long Beach State, okay? Let's go ahead and check him out. He hasn't been so bad, okay? But he's definitely not the most impressive, okay? Let's go into his stats real fast. I say that, and his last start was so bad, and I couldn't wait to show you. 3 innings pitched, 10 hits, 6 runs, 6 earned against Michigan, okay? Michigan is not a bad hitting team by any stretch of the imagination, but damn, does this just reek of, wow, the UCI is going to come out and just absolutely hit all over the place, okay? The wind was blowing in tonight. There were some hits that they had that were just getting, the wind was just taking it for a ride, okay? This is the best time to get on UC Irvine because I believe that they're going to put them at maybe like a really close money line. If we can grab that money line at anything less than -200, we're hammering it. If you have to grab that -1.5 run line, okay? If you can get 2.5, I'm fine with that, but that is probably where the extent lies, even though I believe that they beat him by 5+, okay? I do not think that this guy's going to pitch very long. If he's going to pitch like how he did last week, it's not going to be a very long day for him. He had 2 very good starts against Northwestern, and guess who else he pitched well against? Pepperdine. You know who Pepperdine hits off of? Nobody. The only time they can hit is off the tee in the fucking cages, okay? That team is so bad, okay? So that was the only time that he's actually had a very good start because Michigan was the one that took him for a ride, okay? That is why I will go ahead and I will take UC Irvine on here just so I can kind of show you. Actually, let's go ahead and look at their starter real fast. Give me their starter real fast. Oh my gosh. Dad asked me how Chipotle was. Pretty good, man. Let's see here. Jack Ross. I don't really need to I mean, this guy... okay. 12.2 innings pitched, okay, 11 strikeouts, 4.26 ERA, and 240 batting average so far this year, okay? He is not the greatest pitcher in the world. I'm not going to sit over here and say, yes, he's going to go out there and shove, okay? But at the end of the day, can this guy pitch against decent teams and get the job done? Louisiana, a team that just beat the number 21 ranked DBU. They were able to, he was able to pitch pretty well against them, okay? Let's make sure that's Lafayette. It is Lafayette. Whew. Yes. New Mexico, not terrible. Texas Tech, that was his worst start, and that was against a Texas Tech team that was 0-6 to that point. They were red hot. They were ready to rock and roll. I just need him to not walk anybody like their starter did today. I believe the pitching coach goes in there and say, hey, guys, we're not going to walk as many people today, okay? This roster is full of guys that can rake, okay? They had so many opportunity after opportunity to win this game today, and they just did not get it done. This team and teams like this, if they're really about that, they're going to come out tomorrow at 1 o'clock when the sun's beating down and the wind's not blowing in, and they're going to put that ball all over the yard, okay? They have 16 homers as a team. They have 115 RBIs. They have 2 guys that are hitting over 400 in the middle of their lineup. They have an OBP of 443. This team is very impressive, guys. This is not what you see when you look at Long Beach State stats, okay? Let's go ahead and look up Long Beach State baseball stats because you guys will see that the discrepancies between these two teams is very, very sparse, and also this is the first big win of Long Beach State's existence of this year. Okay, I watched them play this game against Tulane, and I was dead red set that they were one of the worst teams I've ever watched play. Not Pepperdine. Okay, this team 242 average, damn, that was hard for me to say, and a 390 OBP. Okay, they don't have a single guy hitting over 400. They don't even have a guy hitting over 330 to this point. They might have actually done it because he had a pretty good game today. This team only has 8 home runs. This, guys, it should not even be close tomorrow. Okay, I really love the -1.5, -2.5. Okay, I would even go as far to say if they get a -3.5, fuck it, just take it, because this team will not lose to them tomorrow. I want you guys for sure to take that money line. Okay, if you feel comfortable enough taking that run line, go right ahead, because I love it. I don't think that this Long Beach State team has any right to be in the same game as these guys. I just need the pitching staff to tune it up just a little bit, and they will be able to take care of business. At the very least, guys, if we can get an over-under in this game of like 12.5, we're going to go ahead and take the over, because both these teams can't fucking pitch, but they can hit, and these guys can't really hit. But UC Irvine is going to take care of business, okay? They did not tuck me in tonight. They're tucking all of us in tomorrow, okay? You can tell I'm red hot. I'm ready to get going on all my write-ups, okay, guys? I appreciate every single one of you, okay? I really do. Please know that this is all for you guys. This is also for me, too. I love being able to connect with you guys. I love being able to fuck the books with you guys. That didn't come out the right way, but you guys know what I'm saying. It's always at the books, okay? Please subscribe if you haven't already, like the video, comment if you're tailing, guys, and send me some of your pics on Instagram that you guys are cashing with me. I really do appreciate everybody. We're going to keep on continuing to grow this channel, and let's go cash, baby. Let's go have a great Saturday, and we will see you all in the next one. Peace, guys. I'm out of here.